Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy, Damn D, and I'm here to give you the live news. And I want to have a topic. I want to have a conversation about this, man, because we all know what Phil Jackson has said recently about why he doesn't why he doesn't watch basketball, why he hasn't watched basketball since the bubble. If you haven't heard it, let me replay it real quick.
So, do you still watch a lot of basketball or
no? I don't.
Tell me about that. When and did you stop immediately from the time you stopped coaching?
No, I didn't. I watched some of the game evolve and decided. And they went into the lockout year and they did something that was kind of wanky. They did a bubble down in Orlando, and all the teams that could qualify went down there and stayed down there.
No audience.
And they had things on their back like, Justice. And I made a little funny thing like, Justice just went to the basket and Equal Opportunity just knocked him down. And somebody had another name for a guy who has jersey in the back of a jersey, had some other slogan. So my grandkids thought that was pretty funny to play up those names. So I couldn't watch that. And the Lakers won, actually. They won that year. And
do you feel like it just made little of the game, like it made it like a sideshow? What do you think it was that turned you off?
Well, it was. They even had slogans on the floor, on the baseline. It was catering. It was trying to cater to an audience or trying to bring a certain audience into play. And they didn't know it was turning other people off, People want to see sports as non-political. We've had a lot of different type of players that have gone on to be like, Bill Bradley was a senator, number of baseball players been representatives and senators and political, but their politics stay out of the game.
Yeah, it's separate.
Doesn't need to be there.
So there you go. So you heard what he says, that the NBA was catering to a certain demographic. That certain demographic would be Black Lives Matter. And he said that him and his family members were laughing at the slogans. I don't think that's too funny to be laughing at. So my question to y'all is, do y'all think Michael Jordan should respond? Players like Michael Jordan, people like all of the players that, well, especially the black players, right? All of the black players, Rodman, Rodman is kind of wild, so, Rodman is a wild boy, but Scottie Pippen, everyone that actually played for Phil Jackson, do y'all think they should come out and speak about this, whether they agree or disagree? Now, y'all know Michael Jordan, he don't talk on anything political, right? He don't talk on anything political. So I highly doubt that Michael Jordan is gonna make a statement or say anything. I think it was maybe I wouldn't say that Michael Jordan never, but he rarely, because I think he spoke on something recently and like he just wrote, I don't know if he wrote it, probably he didn't write it, but his PR team probably wrote out a statement for something recently, but he himself hasn't, to my knowledge, to my memory, I don't remember him coming out and doing an interview speaking on anything politics. So I highly doubt it if he does, but I wonder how he truly feels about that. Or if he even cares. If he even cares, because Michael Jordan is a billionaire, him and his family is okay. But at the same time, what Black Lives Matter is all about is it can happen to any of us. It can happen to your son. It can happen to your daughter. It can happen to your niece. It can happen to your nephew. It can happen to your mother. It can happen to your father. It can happen to anybody. So that's why that's what the purpose was. Now the company itself, we all know that was full of shit, right? The actual company itself wasn't what we thought it was promoted to be. But at the same time, the purpose of the movement was supposed to let everybody know that all lives matter, but especially Black lives matter when it comes to police brutality and injustice that we've been having to deal with this country and with the police for many years. And now that social media is so accessible and everybody has a phone and everybody has a camera, we can record these events that are happening that normally would not be seen to the public, right? We can now voice our opinion on topics and situations that we feel like need to be spoken about. So that being said, do y'all think Michael Jordan is going to make a statement against Phil Jackson? Not only Michael Jordan, but Scottie Pippen, Rodman, anyone and anybody that actually played for him, especially the Black athletes. Do y'all think any Black athletes that was coached by Phil Jackson, do y'all think they gonna speak out on this? I'm waiting to see. Jalen Rose already spoke out on it, but he wasn't coached by Phil Jackson. I want to know if more players are going to speak about this, if Jordan's going to speak about this, and are players that were coached by Phil Jackson, are they going to speak about this? Y'all leave your opinion. It's your boy Damn D, signing out. Peace.